I'm answering you.
You're not.
Hold on, but you misunderstand what I said. I'm not talking about Mr. Goldness. But Mr. the opposition leader. I am asking the panel and the panelists, everybody, when did Mr. Oldness said that he is not going to take his salary? That is what I ask you. So apparently nobody can answer. Because Mr. Oldness at no time never say him not take him salary. So for Mark Golding for come last week and I make it look like say the Prime Minister they say
when the Prime Minister start to take his salary.
Just last month.
And from when?
Oh, from
the
September.
Prime Minister's salary increase
September.
Was
and
in
from
effect. When the Prime Minister's salary increase was in effect. From when?
From about 2023.
Yes.
Finish your
From
time.
about 2023. And he never
So
said
he was what? Waiting on retroactive.
So, no, whatever wait for retroactive, yes or no. The point is
And that's how he want to squeeze the people purse.
Oh, squeeze with the people purse.
With an hike of salary increase.
You see,
while
Daniel,
the money to
Daniel, foolishness you talk, you know.
So what you mean? The money not going to retroactive money. What you mean a foolishness you talk?
The Prime Minister, a foolishness.
And you are talking foolishness, man. Stop that rubbish, man. The money going to affiliate retroactive money. Automatically.
Let me tell you why a foolishness you talk. The Prime Minister's salary entitled to him. So if
so who did say it did not? Somebody tell him not to take it?
That's not the point, though.
If he wanted to pile up, pile up. But the point is, Mark Golding, I make it sound like, or I make it look like, the Prime Minister started saying, me now I'm going to take it at no time. The Prime Minister never said no such thing.
If and when he get a mandate. If and when he got a mandate, or the government change.
And the government get a new mandate. The government get a new mandate, so the Prime Minister see it fit to take it.
All right,
you are okay with such action?
I am okay with the Prime Minister taking his salary what due to him. I am okay with that.
At this time.
Of course. Why not? Why not? I feel one. It don't budget it out. It don't budget out. Daniel, anyway, I'm land this so.
Daniel, point of order. Carlos, it's what Prime Minister do?
Yes, I'm just taking 2 points of order. We have to continue with the panel.
Carlos, it's what Prime Minister do?
Next, then we'll go to Madam Speaker.
Come just like you know, have a
decision. Caution.
Yeah, you could have come just like you have a disease in your family. You know, you owe somebody money, and that's the time when in plan we get back the money for you. When you're in a debt. That's wickedness.
That's what makes sense. The Prime Minister's salary entitled to him salary. So if him take it now, later, the next 10 years of him one.
All right, next point of order.
All right, so what me I tell you now, Carl, is this now. The Prime Minister know the public backlash was going to be heavy if he take the salary before coming up to the election. So when him do know, him say him not take the salary, and immediately after the election, him took him salary. So all that's a political ploy because the Prime Minister.
And so what? And so what?
But he said that.
And so what?
That's how you respond, Carlos.
And so what?
That's how you look at it.
Yes.
Okay.
Politicians
you're becoming unreasonable more and more. You're becoming so unreasonable. Same as how you said, whenever the opposition is in power, they have cataract. I don't know how you're going to say a government have cataract once they are in power or a party. But when they are out, they can see clearly.
You know, Daniel, it's sad. It's sad a man like you. It's sad a man like you.
No, because I don't like how you're just comfortable with this.
Daniel, listen to your little piece. Listen to your little piece. No, listen to your little piece. Daniel,
I am just asking this question. You don't find anything at all wrong with it.
Listen to your little piece, Daniel. Just a little piece. Listen to this. It's sad for no man like you who were parade as a man were intelligent and articulate, can't understand figure of speech. By a quote for me about cataract. It's sad. It's sad, Daniel.
No. You were not being hypothetical, but no movement with nothing right there. You're giving it. That was your answer bluntly. on that topic that we're discussing. That's how you answer the question.
And I am saying to you, it is sad to know you can't understand figure of speech.
Let's move forward, Carlos. Let's move forward. Because all right, we'll move on to DP.
What did I miss?
Afternoon, Madam Speaker. Well on. Brother, so when we want to ask you, I not even need 3 minutes. What the problem with me recording your public live?
Reggie, nobody not believe if you want to record it.
Your caution, shut up, and you may attack, and I'm your life. Daniel,
Wow.
you stated in the
DP,
comment.
that is not a problem. We just about a fire, man. You take everything personal, man.
No, but we're not going to do that. Every time I'm here, you mad out the last time about go from your son a record and whatever. So
no, what you did say about
man to man.
say about Madam Speaker, I was upset about.
Well,
right.
But
I came, caution, shut up, brother, on your time.
Man. Look at that, man. Look at that.
Anyways, I'm glad you would decide for that. I want to disingenuous, because you make it sound like you have a problem. With me a record and never record anybody want to record. If you do I'm
recording. Just come
no.
up in the comment and we are saying them when I love recording. You know. Stop take them thing the personal, man.
Anyways, well,
stop. You can't say you don't want nobody with me and tell you say this up DP, disrespect now, bro. Just wanna look of fire. Stop take them thing the personal, man.
Want the charger?
But in a business where you want full up your memory.
Good. When you hear that? Good. Can I alone mirror the argument? So tell them again, bossy.
No, people just say them thing the DP, man. You never take every little thing.
Man, that, like man. A girl to blow out.
Caution, you're not talking, because anyway.
Me there about a fire with call. I feel like me I support nobody.
Daniel, listen, man, a compass of top.
We not support certain things, Virgin. So no take it to that extent. No time. No matter how you see I burn the fire and I burn out certain things. You're mad, man. We not support them things, the Virgin. Personal attack and no, Virgin. But we burn the fire and condemn the lie and the deception.
You hear what you're saying now, brother? Me record a man at this one woman for your life and you say you vex because I'm recording. I never
tell you that. I never tell you that.
So you say you vex because
like me, I support it. I never like all the way you have phrase like say me indulge in it. I don't like that. Who take him down? A moderator take him down?
21.5.
Moderator, for you take him down, I don't like that, you know, man. I'm having a discussion.
Why don't me take him down? No matter with it.
Madam, send back your request, DP.
No,
man, I'm here, man, a jelly banana, they were a monster in the street, you know, man. Just one discussion.
I don't me take him
down. No, nobody no blame your foot off to take down nobody, so nobody call that for yourself.
Okay.
No, moderator, when I see me have discussion with my people, then we are Jamaican, you know, don't take nothing personal, brethren. Nothing me not take personal for you, so I'm going to know some people are lying. And them in leading out some look, you know me are dealing?
Yeah, but extreme there.
Yeah, but all right, you're there for your time, DP. Go on, let go them thing there.
Thank you very much, sir. And thanks for your sense and like the others. The Prime Minister, as Jagai was trying to explain a while ago, and when I load up the man and I try bully the man, caution that is, what the man was saying is, the Prime Minister did not sit with his Finance Minister and say, listen, I think it's a good idea we just give yourself a raise. You know. Unlike what our leader do, prove to the nation how disingenuous he is. In the, the debate last year, going up to September 3rd election, Mark Golden turned to the Prime Minister and said, you are unkind and uncaring because you gave yourself and your cabinet 230% increase. Those of us who have sense know that that was not true. And it was disingenuous because when Dr. Clark brought the bill to the Parliament, the opposition representative, Julian Robinson, stood up and said, we on this side welcome the increase. We heard nothing, no rejection until about 2 weeks after, when it seems as if it is PNP bloggers running the PNP. When them come out and I say Andrew a thief and he wicked because he give himself and him cabinet 200%, 300, that's what them say. That's when Mark Golden came out and said something. Me even hear Simon Crasgill, other people, Dr. Taylor say, that was not right. If him want to look like him, advise him discuss. It should have been voiced right there and then. We even see Mark Golden come out and say what Julian was responding to was not so, which is a lie. We know that that was a lie. Again, what your guy did I explain? There was a commission that was in place to discuss not negotiation, increase the public sector, right?
Yes, sir.
Public sector, the permanent secretaries got the same increase. Judges got the same increase. Principals got the same increase. A lot of civil servants got the same 230% increase. I asked you Blair a couple Sundays ago. If September 3rd, the PMP had won the election, would Mark Golden collect the Prime Minister's salary? Him say yes, and nothing would be wrong with that. And I say, okay, what if we had Melissa right after? Would that mean that Mark would have stopped taking his salary? Would that affect the Jamaican people them because he continued taking the $28 million? It wouldn't. So the person we talk about, Mark Andrew wicked because look on when him choose to take it. What Andrew ran on is to say, I am not taking it. Unlike what Mark said, up to now, me not hear Mark himself, which charity he has donated to and how much he has donated is his prerogative. Him don't need to tell us nothing. That's what I realize is Mark is using his white privilege. Him just say something and nobody question it. And if you question it, you're going to be attacked.
I am hoping that projects that positive media have done and what they have contributed in communities. I hope you know that.
My point of order is this. Because I said that Mark Golden was disingenuous when he because he should have something. The day that it was announced.
No. If you say exactly what I say, what you talk about.
Hold on, brother. The day that the Parliament announced the salary increase for parliamentarian and the Prime Minister, everybody. I want to know, was Mark Golden in Parliament that day?
That's a good question, but what history has recorded is that Julian Robinson stood up and said,
I am asking
we
you,
on this side welcome the increase.
I asked you a specific question. I ask you a question. Was Mark Golden in Parliament that day? Yes or no?
So you know want to answer.
A point of order, Daniel.
Well, you can't ask a question. You have to wait till Becky Man answer the question.
I already answered you, sir, and obviously you're not accepting.
I didn't hear your answer.
Because I did a talk, and let me repeat. I don't know if he was or not. All I know is the PMP representative stood up and said, we on this side welcome the increase. That's what I know.
Who did Mark Golden get up and say that he welcomed the increase?
Jesus Christ. This person on finance stood up and responded. Let me shout. I come like on a deaf.
All right. He asks about Mark Golden.
Answer for me, Daniel.
Say, no, it's not Mark Golden. Then you said said no that you don't know if he was there, yes or no.
Let me ask
the representative of opposition and finance.
Let me ask this because when Footer just said a while ago.
He was not there.
He was not there.
Yes, he
was not. I know he was not.
Yes, he was just say a while ago.
Carl Lewis, man, you have to make a finish and they will come to you, man.
Oh, sorry. I apologize.
Go with your point of order.
No, but just, where Footer, I wonder if Footer really realize and understand.
Yes, he asked if Mark Golden was present.
Yeah, but and so what? No, he wasn't. And so what?
Yeah, so when you said that Footer, I wonder what he said. You said that
because when Footer asks a question, as if we say, Mark Golden never did it, so Mark Golden can't say anything.
So you don't realize Mark Golden
is the opposition spokesman?
No, Carl, stop it nice, Carl. Because on the argument is that when it was announced, Carl, your DP just said a while ago, when it was announced, Mark Golden did not get up and say anything about it. And that's the reason why I want to put the clarification on it that he was not in Parliament the day it was announced.
And so what?
Footer.
So what?
Footer, I know I won't be allowed, but
Daniel. One more point of order.
Daniel, no, I want to clarify this first because this man here come and try throw off the thing.
Okay,
when Julian stood up and speak, he did not represent Julian Robinson. He represented the PNP, the opposition bench.
And Julian Robinson came out and he clearly said that when they went to the parliament, there was something there, right? There was never a debate. There was never an agreement. He got the announcement that.
So he agreed, but it wasn't the agreement.
Stop the argument.
Daniel.
Hold on. Can I explain?
No, Daniel, me can ask you something, please.
Oh no, attack.
Hold on. You just start.
Move on. No, I want to say something to clarify. Hold on. You want to clarify this?
No, but I'm here a caution for talk now.
No, I want to clarify what just a while ago. I want to drop me.
This don't need no clarification, but you don't
yes,
talk
it does, because we're not being disingenuous.
No, I'm saying to you, this don't need, when your time again, when you come around, you clarify. When you come back around, clarify.
Yeah, no, you don't like facts, Daniel. That is all right.
Yo,
brother,
don't come out like facts. That's why I'm just invite you for a while. Why you always create something? You just talk on your time. Now it's your time to pause and listen. You're going to ready to chew out.
I can't talk now, then man.
Relax, man. Just relax, man.
And don't come out that farm like you are bullied, sir.
Yo, no, nobody come and plug on bully, man. Just make caution.
Yo, no, can't mute me, no. You have power.
Young man, you get the time for talk a while.
No, but you make no. Him respond to something when me say I should be able to respond.
But I am putting get the time again,
no,
brother.
I give you the time to respond.
Me not go member.
Write it down. Move on.
Move on, please.
Yeah, we're gonna go straight to Madam Speaker, then footer. Then
so then new people may say you cover.
Hey, you just a caution. Then Madam Speaker.
New people say caution.
Oh yeah, caution.
Yeah. I don't know we want to squeeze Madam Speaker for God. Chat like a runaway train.
Maybe she's so quiet. She's so quiet.
Listen, all right, with the whole salary thing, Andrew Holness is a deceitful liar. And guess what? Mark Golding, you see, DP selectively know where more to know, because DP never check about several places the man doing it more than 50% I'm salary to. You understand? So you say you never know. Well, no, you know. And if you don't believe what me say, you can go and research it, right? So, all right, now, what I'm a time with that pan, bro. The time.
You saying doesn't make it facts. That you're a liar. No one liar.
I am a liar. All right, fine. Mute your mic then. So, back to the real issue now of Jamaica now. What I found very deceitful of the Prime Minister is that he approved that bill. Well, I don't know if it approved, but he bring forth it into Parliament, the beach policy, right? And this man give with one hand and take with him shirt. You know them when we are pick mango and we pick all 5, 6, 7 mango and we can't carry them around and we use a shirt for carry the mango them. I saw the man I take back with the beach policy. Because what happened now, Andrew Holness has the right now with this policy to sell the beaches. You understand? And we were here defending the beaches. And him say him a go defend the beaches. But obviously, when I defend the beaches is not for the Jamaican people interest. It's for the overseas people interest. Because note, in one particular part of it, him say, if the person buy the beach, they can artificially make a beach for the public for go panda one there. No, this is what me want to know. In which country does a government sell beaches? Which country? Why Andrew Holness wants to sell our beaches? I don't really get it. And all these people up here are talking about yes, the salary is very important, and even the $20 water we are talking about is very important, because me check far and wide and me don't see no $20 water. So that the person, when we go to upper subway and I ask about the water, she said, listen, Jen, come on, just go down to the office of the Prime Minister. You must get the $20 water down there. And that is where I'm going tomorrow morning. Because the Prime Minister is being very deceitful to come in a Parliament to come tell we say him buy a bottle of water for $20. So why we the public can't get the bottle of water for buy for $20 too? Exclusive people alone that water they go for?
Point of order.
Yeah, for me, I really like for ask.
Yo, on a point of order, listen, you don't talk, caution, if caution don't talk, make somebody else someone gonna point of order, man. The man just say someone man.
No, Richard.
You was
need a point of order,
When
they don't listen, don't hold a point of order, point of order.
When you get
Caution,
to the
Mr.
time on
Cut
the top, man. When you get to the time on the top, man. We'll defend one of the defend.
Danny, you come to the point of order,
Listen, people, this is what I don't like, we don't know. This is what I don't. The PMP alone can't discuss with themselves. Labour right discuss with themselves. They like continue to see over themselves. We have to work on the discussion, so they're going to have a point of order. So what we're going to do now, listen, what we're going to do now, 2 point of order per a discussion. So if somebody
point of order, point of clarification. No, point of order.
Rebuttal.
Just two.
Well, me have a
Just
question.
two.
Anything
We
wrong?
have to have that. We have to have
Me have a question too.
Caution.
Okay.
Who
We're going to
have
take
the
in two.
lease?
We're going to take in two.
Caution. Who right now have the lease and is managing Boston Beach in Portland?
Oh,
And is collecting to enter.
I don't know. At least it's
Okay,
different from
so I'm
sale.
going to do exactly what you just do a while ago. Google it right now. There's a PMP man named Colin Bell. He's charging $500 to Jamaicans to enter that beach.
No, but listen, DP, what you need to understand, a lease and a sale is two different things. You need to understand that. Go Google the two word them and see what they mean. Carl, your question now.
Caution, sometimes you talk someone foolishness, me have a laugh.
Yeah.
Where is the evidence? Yeah, man. Where is the evidence? Say, aren't you Oldest and the government to sell out the beaches them? No.
Nationwide, heard it.
Nationwide said what? What nationwide said?
Just what we just said. They read it out.
Say the government. Play the clip.
Not play the clip. Nationwide talked about the Beach Policy Act and
yes,
that cabinet.
No, but I am asking you, sir, in closing.
But him man try answer, yeah, cut him out. But he answer.
No, all right. Him not hear my question.
So basically, nationwide talk about the beach access where they must say for access the beach. I'm gonna even tell you on the sale part how it go. If you buy a beach, you have to provide a different beach. Build upon different beach for the public can access it.
He said no such thing, man. Don't make us a lie, brother.
Really?
Where is stop coming, DP, please? Let me and Caution talk for a second. Where again?
Mute who not supposed to be talking, mother.
Where is the evidence that the government is selling out beaches at this time?
Nationwide.
Play the tape.
All right, when we get the time again,
did the Prime Minister speak on these beaches in Parliament and his presentation?
Yes,
indeed. Speak on it. But there's no evidence that says nobody buying a beach are interested in a beach. Lie.
Okay, then, all right, then. So I lie nationwide until now.
We're going to move on.
No.
We're going to bring in.
How will you not listen to Nationwide and you hear that?
Yes, man, we have to listen to him.
Nationwide and you hear that. How come?
Me never tell you me not listen nationwide.
Just say my liar.
My time now, madam. The my time now?
No, man. Yeah, Madam Speaker, man.
Yes, so I will be. My madam speaker will be.
Thank you, all.
Yeah, I like that. I remember 2 point of order, nothing else.
All right, put on my time, Oz, because we don't want to.
Yes.
So the Prime Minister brought the new policy for the beach in Jamaica, Daniel. We're going forward. Anybody that buys a property that have a beach on it, they must leave an easement for the people of Jamaica. Meaning, Daniel, if you buy a piece of property, come down from America and buy a piece of property, you can buy all you want, but you must leave a place where the Jamaican people can walk on the beach without walking on your property and go and enjoy the beach. If you make a beach, because I never know, Caution never knows you can make beach. Wow. But anyway, if you buy a piece of property, Daniel, with water upon it and it's not beach worthy, you can buy sand and you can make your own a beach. That means your beach, because your property you buy it with no beach. That's what the Prime Minister said when he said the beach access. So Jamaican people will have access to every beach going forward, moving under the new policies of Andrew Michael Holness. Now, on September 3rd, Daniel, the people of Jamaica voted for Andrew Michael Holness and gave him the 3rd term. And based on that new mandate, the Prime Minister took his salary, rightfully so. I never agree with him. in the first time when he never take it, I'm glad him take it now. He deserve it, him work for it. And we the people of Jamaica who voted for him want him to take his salary, Daniel. Now, when it comes to the budget presentation, now there was something in the budget for every well-thinking Jamaican, Daniel. There was nothing in it for the handout people and the lazy people who don't want to work. If you want to work and you want to develop your country, there is something in it for you. Infrastructure, how to build back. For the small business owner, now you're gonna have where you can go in and you can get loan and you can get time to pay. After 2 years, you start to pay taxes for your loan and you can build your small business. Young people have access to housing, as I said before, Daniel. Now 20% of all the house that is gonna be built in Jamaica. One road order coming now where the government is going to build all of the road, and whether it's Paroka Road or any other road, the government is going to build that road. Government is going to have more government land open up now for young people who want to do farming, can go and have access to the land in Jamaica free. Start develop and make money, then start to pay them little money. Lots of things in place for the young people and the people who are really interested in working. And for the people who live on capture land, Daniel, the government is going to bring legislation to the parliament at the next sitting so we can start to deal with the people them who depend on government land. Either relocate or relocate or help those who help to get their land title and build infrastructure, water, light. So help them to come off of the gully bank and to live in a better way. That is what the Prime Minister said in the budget. I don't know what to hear, but that is what I heard, and I was very proud to vote for Andrew Michael Holness and give him the third term. Thank you, Oz.
Point of order.
My time now.
I can see that you have a good
Point
vision.
of order. As a matter of fact, I will
I
play
can
the
see that
clip.
you have a good vision.
Yeah, me have.
All right, we're going to take in 2 points of order.
Yeah,
Caution,
point
you have
of
the first
order.
one.
So
me
this is
second
it now.
Caution.
Government will be allowed to sell public beaches in exceptional circumstances. That's according to the proposed beach access and management policy framework tabled in the House of Representatives on Thursday. The document outlines the government's strategic proposals for updating the legislative framework governing public access to the nation's beaches. Joyce Michael has been going through the document and files this story. Civil society.
I don't want to hear the whole like, I don't really want to take a whole
No.
Yes.
Guess what? You don't
No.
play
No,
that.
man, hey,
Carl Lewis.
my
Point of order. Caution, get one.
My
And
one
you,
now.
Richard,
You, Richard,
yeah.
yeah.
And everyone,
man.
moderator, please to mute.
Caution said that.
Wait, man. General.
Moderator, please to
Man,
mute everyone.
Sure.
Caution, get one of them. The point of order. Now we have you, Richard. Go on the next one.
All right.
And you can respond afterward, Madam Speaker.
Yeah, man. Madam Speaker, I heard you say that you hear nothing coming out of Mark Golden proposal. 70% of what you just said, Andrew only said a while ago, was part of Mark Golden presentation. The beach access, one. The lease, the people live on capture land, two. The land, that's a two. The Mark Golden put out these things as Mr. Prime Minister, and when you come to the people and tell them what you can do. So you will say you listen Mark when you say nothing. But you remember Mark Andrew will speak after Mark Golden, you know. So all of these things these are things that Mark Golden in presentation and put in his own word. The only difference is Mark Golden said he's going to bring legislation to the parliament for the who live on government land to move from 60 to 25 years. And I'm going to beg the government side to support. So I'm glad you endorse that the Prime Minister endorsed what Mark Golden had said.
Thank you. Madam Speaker, 10 seconds to respond, then we'll go straight to footer.
On September 3rd, the people of Jamaica gave Andrew Michael Holness the mandate to run the country, not Mark Jefferson Golden. So, and nothing when he said is relevant. Nothing.
All right, we can move on. All right, good answer.
Right. Go, footer.
My thing is this, right? We are on the thing with it, you know, is that I don't know which Jamaica these people live in, you know, because
Your time is here, yes.
I am clearly that it's clearly that enough of them
Remember,
don't
it's
live
not your birth. It's not your birth.
because in Jamaica right now, under this government here, and everybody's talking about, oh, September 3rd, the people, yeah, September 3rd, but it's not the majority of Jamaica, right? So we have to look on it and see that. It's not, it was never the majority of Jamaica gave him the something. It was the labor at them that gave him the mandate. But
stop up the line, follow the host. Stop up the line, follow my page, people. Stop up the line, follow my page.
What we are going to stay on is just the point of saying that this administration has been an administration that is against the people of Jamaica, right? And the reason why I say that is that we have a natural disaster, and 7 days after the natural disaster, the so-called prime minister and national and international network stating that it is too early to do search and rescue 7 days after a natural disaster, right? When natural disaster, you're supposed to go in right away after when it's clear to do search and rescue. But he's saying 7 days after is too early. So that's clearly sure that he don't care about the people. The next thing is that this prime minister take an insurance bond that Jamaica get, right? $150 million US, 24 billion Jamaican dollars, and he gave it something to. They say it's a loan to JPS. JPS is a private company, a company that could have gone on the international market. All we had was to do was just to give them an extension, give them an agreement that we were going to give them an extension. They could have gone on the foreign market and seize them loan themselves and do what they might do. But we left our people, we left our Jamaican people, right? And that's without a roof over their head, in the elements, our kids with something to be outside sleeping like animals. And you say it's a caring government. So the government came to power there and they said that it is the country is not in the state to give the people a $2,500 increase in the minimum wage, right? So right, because of the state of what the country, but yet still, and the same state of the country that these people are under, this government imposed an $18 billion tax package on the same set of people. It's just clear sign that the government don't care about the people of Jamaica. Because if you did have the sympathy and the people and that they cannot get a $2,500 increase in minimum wage, then therefore you should not have put no income tax on the people back. That would be something, because you can't say you care about the people, but yet still you are taking them spending power. And when you put tax on the people, you are limiting their spending power. A spending power that is already damaged by the hurricane. And I'll land right there.
Footer, 1 point of order.
Daniel, rebuttal.
No, Footer, when Darrell Vaz was campaigning last term, Darrell Vaz said to the people of Jamaica, re-elect me, I'm going to fix the JPS contract, but now give them no extension, we want a new contract. And the people of Jamaica say, okay, Darrell, here is your third term, fix the contract, no extension. And that is why we did not give JPS an extension. All right? People want a new contract. Thank you.
Daniel.
Go on, Carl. Go on.
All right. Me just say something, you, Richard, to Footer. You know, my maths, me not good at maths. I mean, I claim for good at maths. But the last time I check, 500,000, no further than 400,000, right? And when Footer and the PNP constantly are in,
you said to say what? Where 500,000 come from?
When 500,000 vote for the JLP. Okay?
No, 413,000.
Sorry about that, people. Sorry about that. Is that a point of order?
Yeah.
You said 413?
Yes, 413. And the PNP get 400, and the PNP get 406,000.
How much vote for the PNP?
406,000.
Okay, very well. Thanks. So even though my maths are good, the last time I checked, 413 still not for than 406.
All right, so all right.
What on a Footer? What on, man? You just talk. May I say something?
But I mean your address.
Yeah, but just hold up, me I finish. 413 still not more than 406. So this full rubbish argument for talk all the while about this government as a minority government. To not stop them full argument.
All right, so done. Can you say you're not good at maths? I'm very good at maths.
You're graded.
Hold on, you say you're not good at maths. I'm very good at maths.
I am asking you.
You talk already. Stop. You stop already.
It's not a debate call. It's not a debate call. You raise your point.
You raise your point to order, and I'm answering you.
Let him respond.
When you talk about something, look, if you have 39% of the Jamaican voting population vote for two parties, that simple stated that 61% of the voting population did not vote. So therefore, if the 61% of the voting population is a greater number did not vote for something, then it's not the Jamaican people vote for this government. I'm going to end that, sir. Anyway, as you were saying.
All right. Thank you very much. Carl Lewis, please to stop that. We have to move on with the program.
My turn now.
You, Charles, go on.
Thank you. Good guy. Yeah.
All right, you have 3 minutes, and then we'll go to O'Keefe.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to Carl Lewis. No, then we'll go to Jagai, then Carl Lewis.
All right. Yeah, good. Me notice when time me ask a question.
To interrupt the moderator.
Yeah, when time me make the point of order with Madam Speaker, and tell her that she was speaking that Mark Golden said nothing of substance in his budget. And I mentioned that Mark Golden made proposals. And she rightly said the people of Jamaica elect Andrew Holness to be Prime Minister. However, you cannot be a cake and eat and wine at the same time. Mark Golden proposed, and the only thing Mark Golden can propose and ask the Prime Minister, these are some proposals. You can take them and do what you want to do with them. And the Prime Minister did. So you need to give Mark Golden's credit. However, you just give me credit by saying that, and the cheerleaders in the comment section are cheering and say, when you say Andrew was the Prime Minister, we all know that, and only him alone the government alone can put things in law. But however, do not be disingenuous by saying that Mark Golden come to the Parliament there they can only trace. He make a lot of suggestions, and they thank God the Prime Minister take them on. Congratulations, Mr. Andrew Holness. All right. I'm going to ask DP and Carl now come back, want to tell me if a parliamentarian, a constitutional office of the opposition leader, because the Prime Minister is constitutional office and the opposition leader. Good? If the opposition leader asks and query anything the government does that is elected for, like ask how the money spent, how this money spent, why this money is spent, and how on earth that equal the bad mind. If the opposition asks about you're lending the JLP $150 million, how that equate to bad mind? If the opposition asks the government how you'd use 1.4 billion buy whole buses, why never buy new buses that you're gonna buy now? How that equate to bad mind? To me, bad mind is when me see you with something and me your personal something and me envy you for it. That is bad mind. But you cannot be spending taxpayer money and the person who elected to oversee taxpayer money asks a question about it and is now becoming a bad mind. The government and the JLP and their supporters are so dunce. No, dunce too common. They are dullards. No, know nothing, and them attack stupidness, and them must celebrate and cheer on a Prime Minister come to Parliament and budget debate where you have people from the private sector and people from the diaspora and people from the civil society and people from the council course, and you come talk where you can bad man at to give the opposition leader who asks genuine questions of how taxpayer money are spent, and Andrew Holness at the JLP money. Agree, the over 5,000 people more elect the JLP over the JLP, over the PMP. Yes, they elect them to leave, but they never elect them to run the money. The 406,000 people elect the opposition to keep their government and their toes and ensure that the opposition keep them on them to and make them thief taxpayer money. That's why from way down in the 70s come down now. The opposition orders cheer the PAAC and the PAC. Them they are two most important committee of parliament.
Point of order.
You can't
More ask you, Richard.
Because you done, right? You done, you?
Hold on.
Look for your time.
Okay, me finish. Okay, all right, point of order.
I want to ask you, Richard.
Wait, hold on. Who is a point of order?
DP.
And me.
All right, so we have DP and Footer.
Richards, can you please explain to me how...
Footer, here you go first.
Well,
Footer go
you,
first
Richard.
and you never say point of order. Okay, them biased people, man.
You, Richard, I want to ask you one question. What the Prime Minister can't go again, Mark Golo? What Mark on the at?
Bad mind.
So unnecessary is a good thing. Them give. What is an anti-bad mind?
That is exactly what I was going to say, Footer. That's exactly what I was going to say.
What is the anti-bad mind?
That is exactly what I was going to say.
For the two gimmicks.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Hold on. The Prime Minister don't forgive Mark Golan at Mark anti-bad mind. Because if him give Mark Golan, stop. If him give Mark Golan a at where Mark anti-bad mind, which mean against. So that means that Mark Golan is against bad mind.
Prime Minister tell him say the Prime Minister is against Mark Golan, bad man, and so should Mark Golan.
He gave Mark Golan bad mind.
And the Prime Minister wear the ad.
And the Prime Minister wear it, and Mark Golan wear it. And Mark Golan wear it.
DP, I could hear you. Can you just love make up BNI?
Mr. Richards, can you please explain to me how can a Prime Minister rob the taxpayer money?
Go on. Mr. Richard did it.
Anyone I PMP them can't answer.
Mr. Richard, no, but you'd rather Mr. Richard answer. Mr. Richard, where you are?
$1.4 billion by all boss. That's a part of robbing taxpayers' money. $1.4 billion and carry 50.
No, we are talking about person.
My time, please.
That is part of taxpayers' money.
Let me respond. Me can respond now.
Yeah, you respond, Mr. Richard.
I did not say the private robber. I'm saying the opposition was elected to ensure that the government no rob taxpayer money. You are re-ask me question, let me answer. This what me saying, so ask back the question again. DP, ask back the question again.
Just answer the question, you Richard.
No, me answer the question. Can me tell him what me say? Me never said the
government. Move on, you man.
Just answer the question.
So me answer the question. Okay, all right.
Move on to O'Keefe then.
O'Keefe, your time is on.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something. This Prime Minister that we have for Jamaica is a counterfeit.
Yeah.
He's a three-card man. And his cabinet and the JLP followers
are the everyone for me. Up the line and follow the host, please.
Are the Confederates. This Prime Minister is not real. He's disingenuous and he needs to be impeached. We have 28 members of parliament. Mark Golan need to amend, come up with that thing there, to impeach that man from out of the parliament, come with the law, because we have 28 so the law can pass now. They're too wicked and lie.
Your articles against him.
Right? Andrew Holness won a bang belly economy. Just listen, Andrew Holness' budget the other day, it was so false. You take almost look from when almost 10 years you're building KP Western hospital alone, your Cornwall region, and can't finish, and now you're gonna refurbish public hospital to a brand new hospital. You're going to build roads, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and we're coming to show how conman and the man wicked and lie. We're coming out of a devastated category 5 hurricane that destroys 4 or 5 parishes, right? You tax the people them. You tax the people, you come back and you have to put oppression on the people them. You tax the people them, and then you're coming back, could tell you how you're going to build highway, you're going to do that. Let us focus and say, how are we going to improve our education system? We need to refurbish most of these schools because most of these schools need to be refurbished. We need resources in our school. We need a proper feeding program for our children in Jamaica. We need to improve our agriculture system. Because our agriculture system gone to the dogs because all these criminals, Alibaba and the 40 thieves, all them do is to grape Jamaica. And by time them finish with Jamaica 2030, when poor Mark Jefferson Golding take over Jamaica, it have to be just like when Bruce Golding them wreck the country and Peter Phillips have to start from scratch and they come and inherit legacy. And when they inherit legacy, they mash it up again because Andrew Holness, since he's a prime minister, that man has no initiative for himself more than tell lies to the country. He's pathological, mendacious, and he needs to go like now. Jamaica people need to get him out, and I'm sorry for the people of Jamaica. And I land right there.
Man, I crash out.
Point of order, Daniel. With the moderator, put a point of order.
Go on, madam.
All right. Okay, how can Mark Golding bring legislation and pass it to impeach Andrew? Answer, please.
Thank you. We have any point of order?
Yes, Daniel, me have a question for O'Keefe. He said that Mark Golding should bring legislation to impeach Andrew because they have 28 MPs now. So I just want some clarification on how that can be done. How can Mark Golding bring legislation to be passed?
What he needs to mention it in the House that we now comes with an impeachment. You understand? Because
they're not going to agree with it. Okay.
No, they're not going to agree. But they're criminals, you know. Criminals not going to agree with it because they are criminals, you know. You understand? Munchy, let me tell you something. Your education level, you see, is grade 2 to my grade education.
Hey,
don't go there with me.
All right.
So the quick, hold on. Just hold on. The question I ask is a valid question.
It's a valid question, yes.
Based on what you said, okay, right? Based on what you said, but
Footer, go on. Need to say something and
you might get some talking point. Hold on.
What I was saying is that there is a valid question based on what you have stated, what you have said. Okay, right?
Fair enough.
It's not something for you to be off, right? But what it is, what Mark Golding can bring it as a what the correct names? Private motion, right?
And
but
but
it's not something that they are going to go. It's not something that they are going to agree on because what happened? You need a simple majority, and right now they have the simple majority. Right, so it's not something that they are going to and what we need to understand is that all of the JLP them I get some form of benefit because if you look on it, a 35 member in a parliament and a 34 of them in some form of position where they're getting an extra more than them salary.
But Footer, to be honest, the JLP only have 6 members of parliament.
All right, hold on. We have straight the program, man. So we have straight the program. Carl Lewis. 10 seconds.
All
right, we'll go straight to the time. Jagai.
10 seconds. I want to respond to Mr. Richards.
No, you know,
you can respond in your 3 minutes. Yeah, you can respond in your 3 minutes. Go on.
Everyone, please to mute. Moderator, mute everyone for me, please. Jagai.
All right. So Richard suggested that he mentioned a lot of stuff about the buses, some other stuff. The context matters. The Prime Minister was responding to what Mark Golding said about his salary. When he presented that great gift to Mark Golding and the bad man stuff, he was responding particularly to what he said about his salary. So when you go down the long road about buses and stuff, he was not responding to all of those things. He was responding definitely to his salary. and said he's bad mind because if he is getting 27 million and I am the Prime Minister, am I not deserving my pay? That was what he was responding to. Move on to somebody mentioned about the JPS stuff. Darrell Vaz went into Parliament. He went into Parliament and he said, the JPS said they could not get a loan from the financial institution based on the agreement, based on what the government said, that they will probably change the agreement that they have. So they can't get a loan. But that was a general shift. So the government said, listen, we need the people to get back right because we need economic activities in the western end. So the government assisted by loaning them 1.5 million to get economic activities going. That was the purpose of the 1.5. Do you understand that? Border were open by there with economical activities is being now done. Is as a result of that. That was what the government did. The government was giving back the people a chance to get back to work so they can assist themselves to get back and can help put on back their roof because the government will not be able to. I rest my case.
Point of order.
No, my point, I mean, first the point of order, can I put my comment?
Go on.
Yeah. Charlie, let me tell you something. Madam Speaker, I can't tell you, me and somebody if you try to counter, because I said, I asked a question. Is it bad mind for the opposition to ask questions about taxpayer money around? We never said about Prime Minister. Let me finish. Let me finish the answer me. I said Darrell Vaz coming to the Parliament and some about JPS, and Darrell Vaz said the PNP bad mind. Both Darrell Vaz and Prime Minister, every little thing a bad mind. You cannot be bad mind if you ask a genuine question about taxpayer money. So no, you want to pretty it up or dress it up?
No, but I refer to you saying
it is done of the Prime Minister and Darrell Vaz. Darrell Vaz not going to school.
What's the meaning of bad man? What's the meaning of bad man?
Exactly.
The Prime Minister was referring to his party.
I was not speaking about the Prime Minister. Hey, me not talk about
and you read about people's success.
I was speaking about the Hey, I asked a genuine question. I said, how can the opposition
self-sufficiency and drive?
Yes.
I'm sorry that I can't. I said to you at the time when the
but your time is up, Jagga.
I need to address the Prime Minister.
Hold on, Jack, you do something because you've been disingenuous a while ago. Because you are going to talk about border open up because of the $150 million that JPS was given to something. Border in a St. Elizabeth where the fish it is open up because of donation that was given to them by celebrities to build back down there. It don't have nothing to do with JPS.
This man has done so, but them all need electricity, brother.
Need which electricity? Which part of border need electricity?
The government
which part of border need electricity?
All
right. Thank you very much.
I want me to
thank you very much.
Thank you still.
We have to move on. You get your time, Jagga. You get your time. We go straight to Carl Lewis. Moderator, please to mute everyone.
Yeah. You know, may I respond to what Mr. Richard said. Mr. Richard, sometimes you ask the question, if Mark Golding asks questions, why not that?
Tap up the live, everyone.
Why not that to the bad mind?
Tap up the live. And moderator, put on Mr. Lewis time for me, please. Tap up the live.
I am saying to you, Mr. Richards, sometimes it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Mark Golding always come across like him want to dictate or him a bully the Prime Minister and the government. And the government and the Prime Minister will have none of it. Simple put. The other day, Julian Roberts present his presentation to Parliament. And it was a spirited one. jovial.
Julian Robinson, not Roberts.
Robinson. Thanks to the correction. All right. It was very vibrant. It was, full of laughter. People enjoy it. From a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give me some Robert. When me Roberts or Robinson, I take a 4 out of 10. Trust me, because of the fact that he acknowledged who is in charge.
If we give 4, what you give Prime Minister and him finance
No,
minister?
well, we give the Prime Minister 9.
And the finance
There's
minister?
no perfect score in that, but
you make him talk. You make him talk.
Stop coming on my time. Me give the Prime Minister 9. I mean, not give nobody a perfect score. It is full time for the PNP. I'm glad Sir Mr. Richards acknowledge, say, at the JLP in the power. Up to now, some of your comrades them still not understand who is in charge. And your leader don't understand that up to now, Mr. Richards. And I believe a full-time somebody if you pull him to the side and make him understand. Say, look here, man, we're not in charge anymore. We are government. The presentation where Mark Golding present in the house the other day. Me hear it already. Me hear it last year during the running up to the September election last year. The manifesto. I hear it. Every single thing what Mark Golding said. It have to do with the manifesto. Now, I want to see an opposition. Because I don't want to see my government become reckless. But I also want to see a constructive opposition. An opposition that will keep the government on its toe. Not an opposition will go on like them and act like them around things and them in charge. Me not like that. So the sooner Mark Golding understand that, the better it is for him. Earlier on, Caution talk about the beaches. And him play something about the beach. Him said that the government are going to sell out the beach and to people are foreign. Nowhere in that clip where him play no said that neither. Nowhere no said that. The government said that if you have a beach, and Madam Speaker alluded to it, if you have a beach, you must make access to the John public so that John public can come there and take part. So even if you create your beach, you have to give access to John public. So, in closing, I'd love to see a constructive opposition, not one like what Mark Golding are display now, like him think him the government. Mark Golding and the PNP, you are not the government. And Footer, in wrapping up, I'm see some time down, so those seconds. Footer, 413.
Yeah. I will mute him.
I said always come. Maybe a Footer.
No, let him finish. Let him finish. I mean, he gets strict orders.
Okay.
Let him finish.
Okay. Yeah, me I said to Footer say. Footer, 413 is still nothing than 406. So no how you want to spin it. It is a majority government.
Hold on. Who is point of order? We have two point of order.
Me.
Wow. Well, I'm going to address where you just say something. Call again.
Right.
39% voting for two party is and 61% did not vote is a minority government. You can't beat that.
Foolishness.
It's a minority government.
It is foolishness that you talk. So how long know that happen? You know,
it's a minority government.
You know how long now the last time we have a voter turnout is 1980. All of
no. Actually, the point of order, you, Richards.
Yeah, man, my time now. Carlos, you see, the facts here say when Mark when saying about the presentation, I when saying a manifesto. You don't understand budget. Mark was making a counter to the government. And based on the fact that his manifesto was not a gimmick or a joke, he present things from the manifesto that said if he was in government and he was going to read this budget, these are the things that he would implement. So my goal in budget president when I talk about on a platform I talk about on a year in a manifesto. The manifesto no gimmicks or joke. Manifesto was a commitment he made to the Jamaican people if he had won. So it said, wait, let me finish the answer. Let me finish the answer. Let me finish the answer, brother, because you said something, say, you're in a manifesto. So it only showed that Mark Golding manifesto was not a gimmicks. He was serious about it and said that he had wanted it. If he had won, this is what he would have done. He just set back nine budget. So hope you understand that.
Yes, seconds, Daniel. Seconds, Mr. Richards. The people of Jamaica reject that manifesto last year, September. And that is what Mark Golding need for
406,000 people voted for it.
Yes,
yes, by 5,000 more. And we know why. They pay them. So the most JLP supporters don't know what them are read, because them are beat bench and they don't listen nothing. No, to find out you're a prime minister say. Because one of the beat bench, like you say, if you say you give prime minister 9% and get Julian 4%, you know the streams on a liberty in a sensible.
All right, thank you. DP, moderator, put on DP time.
Thank you, sir. So, Classic asked me to ask a question, and I'm going to.
We don't know nothing about the PMP money right here, so.
And I'm going to read. You gonna restart my time, Arno?
Your time not start as yet.
You gonna start it?
We'll be up in a second, man.
So Extreme in the comment says, and should tell Jamaicans that they are not serious about accountability. Question, I can answer at the end. Is it that accountability is only for parliamentarians in power and not for the opposition? That is one. Let's go back to something I wanted to say earlier, just for educational purposes. In the parliament, it's similar to in the court. Even though you are in defense, the prosecutor have to disclose everything that they plan to bring forward in court. Nothing is said or done in court or parliament come as a surprise. So for Footer to try to mislead us by telling us that Mark wasn't in the parliament the day that the representative of the PNP, the opposition, stood up and said, we on this side welcome the increase for MP. He did not represent himself. He was representing the opposition. Unless we have a problem with how whatever going over Funa side, I don't know. If that are the case, tell us. Is it that Mark and the party is looking to their bloggers and vloggers for a talking point, and then when they make a might need from you. When you get on the talking point from the internet, then you come and push it. The next thing is, what I got from the leader of the opposition is that he wasn't talking to the wider section, the 60-something% that Footer alluded to that did not vote for whatever reason. While I'm there, let me address this. Jamaica practice a Westminster style of government. So it could be a case where Mark Golding and the PNP had gotten more voters in terms of numbers and still in opposition because we practice first past the post. Go and educate on yourself so you don't come and talk about dunce. Also, a win is a win. So if me and you run one race and me win by a second, I still won. And there's no second place in politics. You understand? Right? So you need to educate on yourself and don't think say everybody are idiot. And because when you get the latitude over here for talk down to people and talk over people, you can just say it and it's law. So again, let me repeat. Nothing is done in secret in the parliament. So the day that Dr. Clark came and brought the bill, it wasn't the first time the PMP was hearing it. The PMP had ample time to voice their disgust even prior to the bill being presented in Parliament. Stop making it seem like it was just a surprise and Dr. Clark pulled this out of a hat like a tricksy kind of person. That was not the case. And I land here. I not even needed 25 seconds.
Was it debated? Hold on. Was it debated?
But me just want to say one little something, please. DP, as a comrade, I supported the member of parliaments getting the race. However, I leak out against the prime minister who claims that him not take it when him take it. So me I'll tell you something. As a comrade, me I gotta ask you a question. If it was the JLP, if it was the PMP in government and raise the the salary of the parliamentarians, would you say simply that you are saying no? I am saying as a comrade, I may support it. Only thing is difference, them should have put my civil servant more money.
I don't support it, none at all.
No, I support it. But me I got ask me a question, if it flew on the other side and the fee was in government, would UDP support the government? Say them get it something. Would you say what me say a while ago?
As the Prime Minister said on Thursday, we will never know. We may never know.
Okay, because you're an hypocrite.
Oh, yeah,
Beg
your point of order.
Go on.
Yes, man, you're on, man.
Yeah, man, let me tell you something. And as we are saying, the increase of parliamentarian salary, nothing is wrong with it. But what is wrong with it with the Prime Minister and Dr. Clark at the time is that the other set of public sector only get 20% across 3 years. And what they have done is to take our fringe benefits away from us and tax it. And then we gain nothing from the compensation package. And then the only thing what they have done, they raise the principal's salary because the principal is small amount to the amount of teachers. They raise the police, the superintendent and inspector salary, they carry it up a little more. But the rank and file salary, they gain nothing from it. Same with the firemen. This government is just disingenuous, and that we're talking. And what we're upset with the liar Prime Minister is that you say you don't want it, then you go back and take it again. You're wicked and lie.
Can I respond to O'Keefe?
Thank you. Yeah. 10
O'Keefe,
seconds.
I wanted to just let it slide, but you keep on bringing it back up. The Prime Minister at the time, 2023, decided that he wasn't taking the increase. He was getting $9 million for the last 2 years. He said anybody who win will be getting a new mandate and they're free to either take it or not take it. Why me on a stress on this that was budget
So
for?
you
Isn't it that
isn't
it that Portia Simpson
What
and
are you
PJ
saying?
Patterson is getting the Prime Minister salary now as their
What are you
pension?
saying, DP?
But it's not
What's
them
the
give
point?
them
What's the
salary.
point? What is your point?
What are you saying?
Right now?
But it's not them idiot, because it's not them give them something. We're not going to argue over something where Andrew Wallace do. Andrew Wallace been getting that salary from 2023.
And even if you don't take it, even if hold on,
you cannot just okay, don't go there. You cannot. Nesta Margaret come out and talk that you can't just do something. It go in your account.
No, I am saying even it is there for him, so it would be retroactive, so he can get every cent.
Yes.
It would be retroactive. He get every cent. He's a general, he's a tricky-haired man.
He's telling that the Prime Minister don't take the salary for nearly 3 years. And
Daniel, the same way how the thing go through, we make Mark Golan get fame $25 million as opposition leader. The same way how it go through for make Aris Chan get him $25 million as the deputy prime minister, and the same way it go through make everybody, all of the other ministers that them get them salary as a minister, is the same way it went through for the prime minister.
Listen.
From September last
what we are saying of Footer, him can the same saying or wanting about the money is there for him. So
the money is ready.
The money is there. So when he's ready, when he's ready to take it, he have to get everything.
The money go to his account every month.
Retroactive.
Okay, the money go to his account every month.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. We're going to caution. DP, you can't manage argument, DP.
Yeah, man.
I make sure I ensure and I check no one have disconnect you. You have disconnect yourself. You need to be strong like Madam Speaker. You notice how calm she is and she laying out her point out there.
Yeah, she hold it.
That is respect, yeah? You're not ready for this yet.
But
you just want to load up your mouth and make up, be nice and create, like when people are through Backland Stone Road. We're not upon that. You're not ready for this.
When the truth lick him in run.
Yes, man. Jagai, yeah, you look better than you. But Madam Speaker, you can't stand up to her, man. I'm telling you, no need for her to learn.
A good school, she come from, she PMP, you know, she come from.
You don't turn them girl and leave out she said she just say what she say and done.
Yo, man, I give them people no ratings, boy, man. I'm
always tell them some rate her.
So anyway, so we
put up caution time there.
We see them talk about the whole we call it salary increase, reaching. Me feel that was too much money still. That is my personal view upon it. You understand? And regarding the salary increase, right? The government says underneath the inflation and everything, they saw it fit for them to get 200% increase, right? 200% increase. And then now we have the minimum wage, wherein the government should have put on $2,500 to make it $18,500. He could only put on $1,000. You understand? And this is what we are trying to see, for the 8 years, 10 years, 11 years, how much that better. He does not care about the people. And this is the issue that we have, wherein Andrew Holness has a last touch in reality, because from the BM left Cumberland Road, in the member poor life, in the remember poor people, him isolate himself. He's trying to be the upper echelon of society, and Mark Golding is trying more to reach to the lower echelon. I heard Madam, well, I'm not calling her Madam Speaker, Munchi said that there is no poor people in Jamaica. So Andrew Holness is not making any policy for poor people. In every country in the world, you have poor people. And I am surprised that Madam Speaker would make such a stupid utterance. So basically, not stupid, but I think it's a policy of the Jamaica Labour Party. She's just trying to tell you indirectly that the Jamaica Labour Party does not care about the lower class of people. The Jamaica Labour Party cares about the upper class of people. So if you is like an upper class person, you will not get the benefits of the country. For example, Mark Golding stated in Parliament that you have parliamentarians who are making over $600 million and are not paying taxes. But listen to this now. If you get a traffic ticket right now, as I look at taxi man, a $2,500 ticket or a $5,000 ticket, and the police, you don't pay it and whatsoever, blah, 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 and the police them only and pay you, you're going to get handcuffed and you're going to go before the court. If them only and pay you on a Friday, you're going to sleep at jail for 2 days. But you realize that the rich people in the country, they don't have that obligation. There's one specific case that hurt my heart, and it's McConnell, the man that owns Choju's. What happened in the real Cobra is a criminal offense. A criminal offense. Andrew Holness appointed someone in his office, in the agency, to let go that man from criminal charges with a non-disclosure agreement. This is the man who run the country right now. He don't care about us. When has he ever came out in the 10 years to defend poor people? No time. No time. Very serious. Very, very.
Point of order. Daniel, who next? Are you Richards? You Richards?
Yeah, wait a
second. Your turn.
My turn? Okay, no. Because I think announcement now come to just come out.
Well, I'm when you go?
No, man, na calling no go na nothing.
Oh, something go. Them just.
No, man, a Munchi must start. No, man,
no, man. Yeah, man, me talk after Munchi, no.
No, I wait near if you talk, man.
Jolly. Yeah. And then Munchi then me. Alright, Jalil gone. Put Munchi now.
Jalil, you gone? Alright, Munchi.
Comrades, you see the issue that you guys are having. Still there in the last term. Come no man. Let me come move in the third. We in the third term, guys. All I want to say, Andrew do and Andrew say, the people them vote pani integrity already. make we move on to this and try if we see if we can come up with some talking points so we can convince the people and forget rid of Andrew Holness. Right now, we know they're on a good track because we have Dennis Garden, according to the TVJ and the Gleaner, 12 dialysis machine they are in place, and the Gleaner say, you will bring them in pan tax exempt. That is corruption. Mark wouldn't have that for answer to when the dust settle. We have the PNP Campy Melissa Fund. Yeah, drop then, Daniel, because Mark Golding said
Mark Golding only.
No, listen why Mark Golding have a question to answer, Daniel. Because Mark Golding said under his watch as party leader, any member of his entourage is caught in any corruption will be dismissed with ears. So as the comrade said to Mr. Munchi, let us wait.
What was Mark Golding comment on the matter?
That is why I'm going to get to know. The comrade said, Munchi, wait until it does settle.
What was Mark Golding comment on the matter?
Listen to me now again, Daniel. Mark Golding said him a wait on the investigation, and the comrade said, Munchi, wait on the investigation. I just said it, Daniel. Mark Golding said he's going to wait on the proper investigation, and the comrade said, me for wait on the proper investigation. All right, I have all the time in the world. I will wait.
Anything. He didn't say anything else.
Mark Golding said, wait is waiting, and I am waiting with him. I have time. So
and he said nothing else. That is the most important thing when you say. All right. And he did not say let anything fall where it should fall. He
Daniel,
never said anything about
Daniel,
anything.
That is the most important.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
That is the most important thing when Mark said.
No, you can't choose the most important thing.
Of course, but then my opinion.
And make it seem like you want to company. Don't do that. No. You should say exactly what you said.
I don't have to say what
you have said it on
Daniel, I don't have to say.
Amount of time. And now you want to pick out and say this is more important.
I don't have to say what Mark Golding say verbatim. I can say that he said, let's wait on the investigation, and I am going to wait because I have time.
That he said, Madam Speaker.
I didn't say that's all he said. I said that is the most important thing to me.
I'm asking you.
Whatever, you can go and listen to the rest. I don't remember what I'm
Really?
You can only tell you what me remember when me hold on to. When me hold on to. You say, wait, I'm here, wait.
Oh my.
Daniel, so you take over my time. I hope you give me time because you have me.
I am happy to wear the hat. I am happy to wear that.
Okay, well, tell me when you're ready for me to start again.
Richard, it's your time.
Oh, my time done? Excuse me. You want me to go on now? Okay, all right, later.
Wait, it's your time now?
Yeah, but
of course it was, so you have time and run yourself.
Yeah, but time.
I never know that. I never know when I'm talking anytime. I'm sorry, I never know.
Me only talk when my time, you know.
Oh, I stepped out for a drink and come back. Moderator, each time I stepped out, you have to let me know what's going on, man. Come on.
Me give you time already, you know. Go on.
So me now get back my time. Me not talk.
Yes, man. You will.
Okay. All right, Daniel. Put on my time. Me start.
Sorry, you will.
I don't want to interrupt.
She entertain me, though. She knows she got different time.
I was saying it.
She entertain me.
So yes, comrade. Mark Golding said the country should give him time, make wait for the proper investigation from Mocha, fraud squad, anybody who would do it, proper people, if no one hear from a news article, and I'm going to wait with Mark Golding. Me have time. When it does take away, so him do. But as I said before, comrade, the Prime Minister under Andrew Michael Holness in the third term lay out a clear mandate, comrade, how he going to fix the country. Water, we're building dam right now. We're building a big water dam somewhere in a Spanish town. We're gonna build another one very soon, someplace in St. Anne. Those are the things that we're gonna do to secure the fourth term. When it comes to rural bus system now, we're gonna bring in 100 new buses for the rural children, them, plus JUTC, another 100 bus for JUTC. When it comes to housing, as I said before, we have 40,000 housing solution on the market. We're gonna bring another 50,000 in our second budget cycle. Cornwall Regional will be finished by them time there. We're gonna break ground for Spanish Town Hospital. Well, matter of fact, we finish Spanish Town Hospital in the next 6 months. We're gonna break ground for the hospital in public. We're gonna break ground for the one at Bernard Lodge. We're going to break ground for the STEM school in Bernard Lodge. The Greater Water Mandeville project will be finished by next year, March. And the Perimeter Road, Daniel, in St. James will be finished at that time. The highway will be extended from Williamsfield down to St. Elizabeth. These are just some of the projects that are on board to complete in this time. That is why, Daniel, the Prime Minister brought NARA to the Parliament for us to just debate it and pass it quick and fast, so we can cut out some of the bureaucracy and go through and get these things done for the fourth term. So as it relates to you, Richard, my brother and friend, you remember, so the Prime Minister said him is the bill dying out you, Richard. So any good idea where the PNP have, including Mark Gold and Julian, give us the idea, we will implement them. We're not afraid to implement the idea. And the reason why I said I was disappointed in Mark Golding is because him not come with a new nothing. The two when come with Julian, tell we already and we take them there already. We wanted some more new things. So if you have anything more new, Richard, tell us if you come with them and we will implement them in order to secure our third term or our fourth term, you, Richard. Because no one should be, I gotta tell you, say, we're not afraid. And as it relates to the minimum wage, I am imploring the young people, you, Richard, to go to heart and get themselves certified. We need plumber. We need gardener. We have 7 seconds, 6 seconds. We need construction worker. We need a lot of people. So just go and get yourself certified, young people.
Quite a father.
Look for the wait, man.
Quite a father. We can't wait because we love you, can guess that. You're the only right we talk truth. So the JLP have no idea. They want to wait for the PNP idea. We love you for that. Trust me. Just continue to say. I hear the point. I'm going to ask you a question now.
Round of applause to that statement.
Yeah, man.
Madam Speaker.
Yeah, man.
First truth is talking in your life.
Yeah, man. I believe caution the same for laborers. I just because the JLP have no idea. They might wait for the PNP ideas. Believe me, man. And Madam Speaker, this is a real point of order now. How much out of the 6 STEM schools built in Jamaica was start from 2020? You come inside 2020 budget, 2021 budget, 2022 budget, 2023 budget, 2024 budget.
You, Richard, it was set from 2017. It was first.
Yeah,
it was first STEM, then it got STEAM.
Yeah, because first thing he said, the China gave us the money to build 3, and then more build 3, so 6.
Who is next?
So
me.
Yeah. Me just I'm a man speaker. Me ask this. How much of the STEM school them be? Because she will tell you the truth now.
All right. So Munchie say a lot, you know. And Munchie talk, and the thing we should talk about people vote for Andrew, and we must try to prove to the people that Andrew is not qualified to lead the country and this and that. The whole thing about it, you know, is them say time longer than rope. And I'm saying for the past 10 years that Andrew Holness has been in power, leading this country, NHT has only built 21,000 houses from the NHT unit, 21,000 houses. NHT gave out 64,000 mortgages, 67,000 mortgages in the past, in 10 years, 67,000 mortgage, but they only built 21,000 units. So that simply means that 46,000 of these mortgage that they give out are coming from private developers. So you see that the private developer is doing almost twice the amount of housing development that the government is doing, right? So it's clear, sure, that this government don't have no clue of what they're doing or how to run the country or whatever, because here's the thing with it. Since they allow so much private developers to come in and to do so much private housing development in the country, it drives the prices of houses out of the reach of the average Jamaican, right? And it drives even the rent of these units now in Jamaica out of the hands of the normal Jamaican people. So when these people are going to talk about we do and something, it's just a matter of time. Eventually, the people of Jamaica will be tired of Andrew Holness and them crap and them bag of promise, because he promised these things over and over. 2017, he came out and he promised that he's going to build STEM school. Then 2020 turned to STEAM, right? So now it's going to turn to Fry, right? So we just something. This government has been just downhard, just reckless government. Build themselves, build them friends and companies, and leave the people of Jamaica. When you're talking about a government that for that been in office for 10 years, has not built one new school. When you talk about a government that has just allocated $5 billion more to Cornwall Regional Hospital, driving the cost of Cornwall Regional Hospital to $30 billion. Right? And they're going to tell you that, oh, Melissa did damage some of the work that was done down there already. So they're going to need more money to redo back all of this work again. We're coming into a hurricane season again in the next couple of months. 2 more months and we're back into a hurricane season. So we are telling me that if we go to something, right, we're going to always keep having a hurricane for cover up for the negligence of the country. This is just foolishness. And as I said, Andrew Holness is not a good leader, and as Munchi just admit, him don't have no idea, him don't have no vision. That's why he's not a good leader, right? And our national anthem, people, we must remember our national anthem. Our forefather told us this in our national anthem now. When it placed the line in our national anthem, say, give our leader vision, lest we perish. The reason why Jamaica is in this kind of state that it is right now is because our leader don't have no vision. So that's why we are perished. When you go to the supermarket right now, the price of everything in the supermarket gone up, and it's going to go up further. This government don't come out in them budget and tell you that, okay, there's a war. We had estimate to buy oil at $65 a barrel. There's a war going on. The price of oil gone to $110 now. This is what we are going to do to compensate for this and to make up for it. We don't see here that. All you come and hear about is one bag of gimmicks and one bag of foolishness and this and that, right? Because what happened? This is how this man address the people them, because here happen the things that affect the people them. Him don't care about it, right? So what he care about now is just gimmicks, and that's all we giving Jamaicans again, gimmicks, right? Because we have a gimmicks government.
All right, my time now. Any point of order? If I no point of my time.
No man, I'm calling time.
No, you Richard speak after me, you know.
Me man.
And then we'll go back.
All right. So you me go say now. I'm still a dealing with problems and them budgets, you know. I mean, I live right there. Munchi alone live right there. Some more talk. Munchi, the Prime Minister, you're on two telling today. The Prime Minister stated 2014 that the government should have never touched any.
Where the you recharge?
Mm-hmm.
Colin have not speaking any at all, you know, since it's
but Colin come on my time, and then he go back up top. So
that's slow. That's how we're rolling.
Yeah, man. Me soon done, man. Me just because whenever I touch with the NHT, because I want to point me, yeah. 2015, he go on the Prime Minister say, yes, him go ring road the NHT, because the government should have never this and the government should never that. However, 10 years on, him still take out $1 billion. So he take out $130 billion from NHT in 10 years. Moi, Munchi calculate this to me. I say, how much house that could have the $110 billion could have built? Yeah? After you oppose it in a bin, and it was bigger now, you still budget for take out almost $60 billion more from energy in the next 5 years. More know how them they suck the compute. Oh, and then when you go back and say the people at Jamaica vote for this and vote for that. Yeah? Agree, say in an election call, yes. We have an election and then win, yes. But as a Jamaican, yes, we don't see problem with the Prime Minister. Because as we tell people, you know, I'm going to tell them, Munchi, I say it, yes, sir. If the economy grow in the next 5 years, anything from the economy next year, Andrew wants to take the credit. And anything I'm good or bad, I have to take a credit. Because the first 10 years I in last 2 terms, in carry on with the PMP thing, where the PMP set the trajectory, where the debt to GDP there, where the NIR, all things did set from them the time there. So right now, 101 is term now. So if we don't want no PMP, if you say economy grow by 10%, next 5 years, you now give me credit. We have to give me credit. This is Andrew Only's term right now. If 53rd term, yeah. If the economy grow by 50%, 10%, 2%, 1%, that fee him credit. And if the economy tank, him to get the thing. Andrew Only. This is Andrew Only's time. Andrew Only's government right now. Anything will happen. All right. Here, one next thing when me I go tell you now, I'm going to want heads up next year. The Minister of Finance will come in our budget and say, we exceed our tax collection and we made more tax than we had bargained for. You know why? Because gas price go up, like you collect more money from GCT pan gas, more money from GCT pan light, food price so go up. So the government this year, they will collect more tax than them budgeted for, than them program. More tax, far more than $18 billion what them said them want from the people. Because JPS, every time JPS light raise, yeah, I'll price double now. So you know, say JPS I got double the bill. So the GTC and the last and the bill I got double. So you're going to collect more money from GTC. Just bear these things in mind.
Any point of order?
Richard, point of order.
Go on extreme.
All right, so Mr. Richards, you may say this too, because the Labour, they might think my argument is nonsensical, but the only person that won on September 3rd was Mark Jefferson Golden, who managed to garner 95,365 more votes versus Andrew Holness, who only garner after all around the 63 constituency, them in every crevice and corner, managed to only gain 4,413 more votes compared to the last election. Make that sink in. Have a good evening.
All right, Madam Monche.
So when it comes to the housing trust, I even think the government should take more money from it and don't go borrow no money. Because the people who work minimum wage in Jamaica, they will never be able to buy a house. I get a house from housing trust until any government come in and say, we're going to build a house for these people. So I think it is very unfair to be taking money that these people pay and they will never get a house. I mean, I like that. So might as well we take it and put in the budget and make them benefit from it. That's what me feel about that money.
So Munchi,
$300 million down in a NHT and people who want no minimum wage earner can't get a house because
so Munchi, we're not lobby for the government take 11 billion and bill low income house to the minimum wage earners.
Please, you don't know me.
No, that's what I say. You can't say if we want to show up a budget and then show up say the contract grow and then show instead of showing up the budget with $11 billion. Why doesn't he take the money and build low income houses for the people?
You see, even though we take that money, we still have 200 million put on same way. We have and money the problem. We need people to build more houses.
Hold on.
So more houses to build, and the cheaper the house them are gonna be. So that's the issue.
Monche. You see, funny part of what you just said a while ago. That low income earners will never get one.
I meant minimum wage earners still.
Minimum low income earners, right? Minimum. We want to tell us this. But did you know that under PNP, 18 years of leading Jamaica, a lot of people that was low income earners, porters in a hospital, people was that they did have the liquor that was just cook at certain restaurant. We're able to purchase
all right.
starter unit.
Daniel, my time and then you come up
O'Keefe, your turn, O'Keefe. Your turn. I give you 3 minutes. Go on.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something. You see this government.
No, man, we are come up to
No.
But everybody
No, hold on, O'Keefe. Watch out, man.
No,
When I
madam.
step away now, come on and see Madam Speaker talking. I wonder how it reached so far.
Yeah, but I saw it. But that's
EP just did finish talk.
no, but Daniel, that was how it.
No,
Yeah, man.
man,
I'm my time, Daniel. I'm my time,
Daniel.
Daniel.
Daniel, we were. That's what we were doing. It coming down the line. We came down the line and they went to Madam Speaker and they saw it. So it's O'Keefe and they were going to Colin and come back.
Go over the next side or one side of them, man.
No, man, because Jalix never want to say nothing. So that's why we didn't go to you, Richards.
I set by my time. My time, man. Come here, lose my time.
No, man, we are the O'Keefe, man. Because Colin attack, none attack.
No,
but
man. Colin have to wait, man.
But
finish it. Hold
on.
He been here. Since he been here, you talk already.
No, man. Colin, don't talk since Colin.
Just move on and allow Colin to go O'Keefe and then you can go
No,
afterwards.
man. Do the thing properly and go tap and come back.
All right. Colin, just let him go on. Give him time.
And we start from Colin like how they do. Because it was called, would I speak after I will come down the line again. That's how we was doing it.
Set up the time.
Never need to come over there. I just step out for some water.
That's how it was going, Daniel.
But let's move on.
Set up the time.
Go on.
Today is Sunday and everybody take their time serious.
All right, set up the time now. All right.
Man.
Yes, man. No, what I'm saying is that the Jamaica Labour Party, they need to educate their people and make we have a better reasoning. Because what happens is that I don't say they're lying. They just don't know better. Because I was on a platform and I was reasoning about education to let them know that it's the PNP government educate Jamaicans. I don't say the JLP government don't do a part of education, but the PNP stress out on education starting 1972. Although some new secondary schools were built and primary school under the U-Shera-led government, when Michael Manley came to power, Michael Manley come out with a lot of strategy to for Jamaica people to be literate. Because when Michael came to power in 1972, 50% of Jamaica people were illiterate. Michael took away the backside. Somebody echoing me. Right, Michael Manley took the backside from the Canadian company and the US company. You have the backside Sevi. And what happened, Michael, take the money and pump into education. He free education in 1973 that Edwin Hallin from the other side have to step over and hug Michael Manley, right? Michael came in with the Jamal program. Now, the new secondary schools were from 7th grade to 9th grade. They did not even have an exit exam. When Michael came to power, Michael put the new secondary schools to 11th grade, and by 1975, they came up with the SSC exam, which is an exit exam for those kids who leave this new secondary school that they can now move on to colleges and such under the PNP government. When Michael lost the election 1980, 80% of Jamaica were now literate, right? And I just want people to speak fair to say Michael Manley was for education. 89, when the PNP took over, there was only one university in Jamaica, and it was the University of the West Indies. When the PNP left office 2007, there were 6 universities in Jamaica. 6. The Archos, Siaga built Archos, and when Siaga built Archos, yes, I must commend him. He built Archos. It was as a certificate for Andaman to go out and get a job. I went to Ebony Park Art Academy in the early 1990s, and when I found out the certificate couldn't do anything to me, you understand? And I went to Elam Agriculture School. I went to a live and direct meeting with Prime Minister PJ Patterson, and I said to him, Mr. Prime Minister, you need to upgrade the Heart Academy, just as how Elam agriculture school certificate can give you a pre-trained job in the Ministry of Education. We are asking that when students leave Hart, they can also get a job, can go to colleges or what. And I got a standing ovation. PJ left his seat and him hugged me as a youth and said, well said. You understand? And that is when Art started to upgrade that. PJ merged Art with the German school.
Thank you, O'Keefe. Thank you, O'Keefe. Thank you.
All right, sir. I will come back.
Start from top. Extreme man, come back.
The man them mix up the panel, people. I'm just so mix up going crazy.
Daniel, the panel never mix up, Daniel. The panel was running the same order that it was going on before.
Yeah, skip come like a Oscar.
No. Colin them came on after Carl come off and DP come off. That's when there's something there, right? Carl talk and then DP talk and then they came off and then we start come down the line.
Extreme beauty.
Extreme, your turn.
Good evening again. This is all I'm going, and I'm going to repeat what I just said before, right? On my
Stop
point
up the
of
live,
order.
follow the word. Stop up the live, follow the word.
In 2020, right, the JLP got 408,292 votes, and they managed to increase it to 412,705, a mere increase of 4,413 votes. In 2020, though, the PNP got 306,034 votes, and they managed to increase it to 401,398. That's a major increase of 95,364 votes. You know what that is? 4,000 to 95,000. Make that thinking, because on a play around now, on a come across the finishing line and on a come out here and make pure empty promises. Yet a few days ago I learned about the budget forecast for the next 3 years, right? If you listen to the Prime Minister and you look at the budget forecast, including the budget that is on the Ministry of Finance's website now, a citizen guide is there for everyone to go and look at. When they look in the budget, all of these promises is just a bag of announcement. It seems as if the Prime Minister is announcing things, hoping say it may increase that 4,000 vote by another amount. Because next time at the poll, I am certain it won't be in his favor. I can guarantee you that. So maybe you guys should pull him aside and whisper in him ears and say, sir, you only get 4,000 more votes after you tour all around the island and you manage to make Marky G Ghana 95,000 more. Uno shame. 4,000 votes. All over baton go on social media, and I cannot believe that after me do the calculation a while ago, only 4,000 more votes. And compared to 2020, he lose over 28,000 votes. So he really never make no impact. Really did not make any impact. So, uno just get that thinking on your head and continue on the same path. Because when Mark Golding, it's not a matter of if, you know, he said it in a parliament the other day, it's not a matter of if, it's when. And the when is very near. Okay? Yeah. But that thinking, 4,000 to 95,000.
My time now. Any point of order?
Point of order. No, me don't understand PNP people. Because Mark Golding get 408,000 votes and what? Which mandate him get? Which legislation him can bring to the parliament with that? Which bill him can pass? That argument is ludicrous. We have a first past the post system. Andrew Holness passed the post first, whether it be 1 vote, 10 votes, or 20 votes. Andrew win the election, Mark lose, and that is the fact. We have 5 years for our next election, and the people, everybody will start at 0 again. Nobody now start from 413 or 409. Everybody gonna start at 0, and the best man will win. So don't need to drop this nonsense and move on in the 3rd term. Wake up, comrades, wake up.
And if you as a comrade, wake up yet, Madam Speaker. Remember,
She don't wait, she don't comrade no more. She put something there. Next point of order. In the back, point us out.
No, point of order. Yes, when name the Prime Minister, according to Extreme, Prime Minister Mark Golding.
She did not say Prime Minister Mark Golding.
That's all you have to say. I did not say Mark Golding was any Prime Minister.
According to Extreme, because she said the only victory that was laid on September the 3rd is that Mark Golding gained
apparently, right. But if you don't understand,
brother, why would me attack you? Jump in.
No, but you go down the wrong road. I'm not telling you.
Man, just shut up, no man. You chill, man.
Right?
I heard me attack. Why you break my flow?
Yeah, may I tell you,
you
don't understand
context, so you have to leave them. Them not understand context.
Yeah,
they don't
understand. And that is why they don't understand the
context
about the water and gas.
Yeah, they don't understand.
Yeah, so whatever context were you reading? Prime Minister Mark Golding.
Read between the line. Read between the lines.
What is between the line? What was she insinuating?
Why
did she make her point? Yo, allowed to make me point your father.
You know, man, you're not making a point of order. You're that foolishness, brother.
No, but you know, the host grant me the privilege to make a point of order. You keep bullfragging. Like, I get touches. Right, cool. Prime Minister Mark Golding stood up in Parliament and said, we won't know. We won't know.
All right, Kevin, your turn. Go on. I'm not in foolishness with you.
All right, my time. I hope I can get it uninterrupted, yeah?
Well, I'm going to give you time. Go on.
Yeah, man. All right, so I'm going to follow from my Extreme just a while ago, right? Let me first of all declare I support the JLP and Prime Minister, all right? But I voted for PNP in times of the past. It's not like I'm a die-hearted lunatic that just follows one party to over the cliff. No. As far as Extreme is concerned, I think the PNP needs to come out of the argument there about how close they were to winning. You didn't win. That's what I'm saying. You lose, take a lose, move on, and just wait for the next 5 years and you start again. This argument about we lost by 4,000 votes, you know, that is a non-argument, a nonsensical argument. We operate a Westminster system. This is the first party to get to 32 seats. And if it's only 32 seats, that's it. And just one by a lead by 1 seat. That's the government. All right. So I think we need to, not we, but the PNP needs to really mature now and stop in this backward way of thinking. The other thing I want to say is, I notice every time the PNP is on the live and talking, they always start out from Michael Manley days.